If success feels heavy, it is because it is carrying everyone, and you don't need to wreck your health, your mental health, to justify that you are living, that you left home for abroad so that you can save everyone, which is not possible. You cannot save everyone. And today we are going to be talking about financial responsibility to our family member back home. My name is Dr. Debbie, your wellness coach, and today this is an important talk, about folks that are relocated abroad and the family members' expectation. They want their loved one that has relocated abroad, even from the moment they landed at the airport. They want them to be sending the pounds, to be sending the dollars, because probably of the picture of the story that people have had that wants to get abroad, the exchange rate, and they don't know that things do not work out like that. And this is causing a lot of mental health concerns for many of the people that we are seeing in mental health care, and that is why we're bringing this talk across our way. So I've said my name is Dr. Debbie. I am your wellness coach. So this is important thing that we should address, so that we can enjoy our life, and then we can stabilize as well, even our physical health and our mental health, for longevity, for sound health. And then we will be able, when we are stabilized financially, economically, whatever we've come, to the foreign country or to abroad, overseas, for maybe some like for education, maybe some for new job, for many opportunities, we will be able to accomplish that, and we'll be in a better position to be able to support our family at home. But no matter what, no matter, the amount of money, the amount of wealth that we have acquired, or the level of opportunities we've had that, is fetching us so much money, we cannot save everyone because we are not God. And this is what I normally discuss, with some of my clients. They are bothered, they are burdened because of their family members at home, of which myself too am included. But you have to draw the line. You have to set a healthy boundary, to what length can you support these people, because you have your own life to live. And it is the way you treat yourself. If you don't prioritize your health, it's going to backfire on you, impacting your mental health, poor sleep, burnout, and a lot of stress, which will be destroying or damaging some vital organs in your system. And then all the money you will have been saving, to enjoy, to take care of yourself and this family back home, you are going to be using it on healthcare, and that will not be a good idea. And that is, why we're bringing this talk, this awareness, to let people know that it is important, to plan, to budget. What percentage of your money do you want to send home? But the basic thing, the most important fact that we should know is that you cannot save everyone. You can't save everyone. It is not, success does not mean that saving everyone. It is when you've gotten, to like self-actualization. You have approved, you've arrived and you are able, to take care of everyone. That is because you are not God. You didn't create these people. And just know, if anything happened, if that person do not exist today, the family will still survive. Their mothers or parents, or whatever, for one reason things happen, and the child is left behind. Even a new baby, the child will grow and survive, because God has created us as an individual entity, as a unique person. And there's a means, there's a purpose, there's a pattern, there's a plan that God has for every individual person. So you are not, the savior, of your entire family. And there's something to, even at times, some of our people, this sense of entitlement, because they are abroad, they do not have the understanding, which, because of the story, that people people have as well from home, that okay, it's like, abroad is like heaven. And like with me or every other person, your first time of stepping in some countries, especially in some years back, few decades, you are disappointed because you think that landing abroad, you are going to be marching on the street of gold, you are going to be picking dollars and pounds, and euros, on the streets, or maybe money grow on the trees and you just relax. They say that, oh, their government, they give them, a benefit. They don't understand that the benefit that they give is to, like, people that they have one disability or the other, people that cannot take care of themselves, like homeless people. They are the very low person, low cadres, in the community, or maybe due to one disability or the other. And it's not so much, because, like, abroad is expensive, high cost of living, that even the stipend that government is giving to them is not enough. They still need, to go to food bank. They still need, like food stamp and all that welfare benefits. There are people that depend on benefits. They do not have on their own to be able to live good life and enjoy. And that is the story we have back at home, because our own type of government does not do that. And people think, because of those people, the category, the small percentage of the population that are receiving benefits, it's for everyone, it's for everybody. You don't need to work, you don't need to do anything, just sleep at home and then they'll come and knock your door and give you your benefits. It does not work like that. And because of that understanding, like a lot of people, make efforts by different means, stressful means, to get abroad. Or even if they come abroad, in a proper way, their mindset is that once they get in, the money will just be raining. And lots of people, reality is done on them when they step into the country, their new country they are now. And then the family at home, because you too, you have that mindset when you are back home. Now they are pulling you, they are calling you, they are sending messages, where's the money? Like some people, they think, oh, once I got abroad, I'm going to build how many mansions, I'm going to be sending cars home, I'm going to be doing this. A lot of people that were doing that in time past, it was not a legitimate way that they were doing it. They were actually maybe into a kind of crime, into scamming and all that, which the world we live now with technology and all that, all those are not possible again. And even if it is possible, it is not a dignified way, of making money. When we come abroad, to improve our life, to get higher education, to impact other people. And when you get here, instead of sending the money, change the mindset, of the people. It will make our world a better place. That this place is not like we think, it's not like the story that we had. And another thing is that there is a difference from people that come to visit and the people that are actually living or residing abroad. Like when I used to visit, the United States, or like United Kingdom, it's the people you are visiting that are bearing the cost. They are crying because they pay your bill. You don't. Some of our people, our culture, we don't look for hotel. Unlike now, things are changing. When people come, they have to book their own hotel and stay there. Even at the point of entry, they are going to be asking. But in years back, like few decades back, people come, like they are burden, to their host. Their host is going to be responsible for their accommodation, for their feeding, for their transport, for the sightseeing, even buy a lot of things for them. They expect and buy things. The initial time I was coming to America, you will see my two boxes that we have excess luggage is full of gifts. You are going to buy gifts, and I spent thousands and thousands of dollars buying gifts for people. You buy for A, you buy for Z, you buy for everyone, you buy for colleagues at work, you buy for friends, you buy for people in your church, yes, because that is the expectation. They think if you have money, because even abroad that you are going, as you landed at the airport, they are just dishing out, the foreign currency, the bill to you. They are handing over dollar bill, euro bill, pound bill. It's not. So let's change the orientation of our people. And that's what I did, when I finally came, to reside in America, that it is not. And I tell the people how difficult it is. I tell them how I work 12, 13 hours, without even struggle to get time, to get break. I will be working, work lunch and work. I'm working one hand when I'm almost collapsing, starving, even to go and pee. It is difficult. So I let them know that the work here is very difficult.